Woohoo. Alright, hi everybody. I'm going to be talking this time. We also have music in the background. How's my microphone? Good? Let me know in the chat if my microphone is alright. Alright. Can you guys see my voice okay? Just let me know in the chat. It's good. Alright. Ah.
Okay, can you guys hear my voice better now? I just had my microphone on before. Now it's my headset. Just let me know how the volume of my voice is over the music. I'm gonna be talking during the stream, so I don't have to type. Okay, you guys can hear me. That's good. Alright, so we have a wired overhead wires here. Got some work going on over here. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on in this yard. It's kind of hard to keep up with all of it. You know, I'm gonna use a combination. I'm gonna use maps and some other stuff. What inspired me to make the game? It was basically the I mean, there's just a large underrepresentation of American trains in Roblox. So I figured I would fix that issue. And so I started this. And I'm super happy that I did. And I wasn't sure how far I was going to take it. But I'm really happy to see where it's gone. It's basically my pet project. It's my baby. I have no regrets making this game. A lot in my life has happened during development of this game, and doing all this work has provided a great distraction through some of the tough times. And especially the new friends that I've made who have been playing the game, that I met along the way during development, will probably stay with me for a very, very long time. So yeah, I have no regrets making this game, and I'm glad that I did. So I need to borrow some wires from over here. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Union that together. Hopefully it's not crooked. Please don't be crooked. Why is this taking so long? Come on. There we go. Yes, it is not crooked. Good job. What's the properties of that? Okay, that's good. I'm gonna... Oh, come on. There we go. Why is this so... Alright, fine. I'll just change the orientation of it. 44.31. Is that it? Yep, that's good. Let's read another comment. Thank you. Discord voice. I don't want to use Discord voice so somebody doesn't like say something that I don't want in the stream. Yeah, sometimes the Avelia Liberty can act up a little bit, but that's because it's articulated and it behaves differently from other trains that have normal couplers. So you just kind of have to be careful when you're driving. And I noticed that derailing kind of thing happens in the Avelia usually when people modify their train speed. So I just kind of recommend against modifying the top speed of your Avelia because it will tend to derail like that if you do. So yeah, just try to not modify the Avelia if you're driving that. As long as you drive it responsibly, like any other train, you shouldn't derail. Because I've driven it a lot in the game, and I've never really had an issue with derailing. The only time it'll really derail, like that car lifting up, happens if you go through a red signal and it hits that invisible block that stops the train. It'll cause the car to lift. So just be wary of red signals and you should be fine. Not really much besides that I can do. Besides just tell you to drive responsibly. Let's read another one. Thank you for complimenting my building. And don't forget to always thank the developers that have made most of the trains. They're in the credits, they're in the game description, so if you ever see any of their usernames in game, don't forget to thank them for their hard work. They are, I mean, this game wouldn't be what it is without them, obviously. I make sure to pay them pretty well in return for their hard work. And it really shows. Does anybody else say anything? Yeah, K1, pretty much if you drive, yeah, K1 is spot on with that statement. He hit the nail right on the head. So the rotation of this is, it's 1, and this is also 1. Okay, I just have to look for the next thing. Looks like another one of those. Yeah, it's just another normal one of these. It's without the extended wire though. See, anybody else saying anything? Do I plan to finish Rahway? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I still have a ton of stuff to do on that end. After I finish Sunnyside, I'm gonna be working back in New Jersey again on the map, and you'll see a lot of development south of Linden towards Rahway and Metro Park, and I'm looking forward to doing all that. But of course, first I am going to be taking a month off from developing, just to relax, because this has been a lot of hard work. So I'm gonna enjoy the smiles I get from this update for a while, and some of the income that I get from the game between now and then. And then I'll be back, of course. I don't plan on abandoning this project anytime soon. But I do need a little bit time off to focus on my internship at Boeing and just prevent burnout. That's all. When I develop as I'm ready and not as a rush, it allows me to put out a quality product. So I hope you all understand. I'm sure you do. I'm very much looking forward to finishing this update. We're on the home stretch though. I actually enjoy doing these wires. This is fun. The wires are actually pretty fun to do. because you can see already how much it completes the scene. Like over here it looks so barren, but over here I have these wires, and it just looks like right over here, it just looks so finished. It's really nice. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Any more automatic trains? Yep, I'm gonna be having. Let me see. I'll show you. If you're not in the Discord, you should join it. I'll post the Discord link in the chat in a second. But Sumatra's making this locomotive, and Transmanjo is making this bi-level rail car. It's for Long Island Railroad, and those trains come from like over there, and they come through here. They stop at this station, and then they continue on through here into Long Island. Oh, it's just auto-saving, and then it comes through here to Long Island City and stops here. I know the platforms are pretty tiny, but it's not really a major stop. It's just it's mostly for storage of their trains, but they actually do have, I guess you could call it a station here that people can get on at, but I think more people get on here. It's more of like a mainstream station. And yeah, so I'll have those kind of coming in and out of here. I already have dedicated tracks for them, so that's no problem. I'm basically just waiting for the trains, and I'm actually going to install railroad crossing gates here. Maybe later tonight. We'll see. I just want to focus on the overhead wires down here. Any more questions? Wires are really cool. Third rail. That's a difficult question because there's so many tracks that involve it. I would have to see if I could write a script to auto-generate them, given a certain type of rail orientation or something. But as of right now, I don't really plan on doing it because just the sheer amount of extra work that would involve. So I'd say for now, just kind of, I guess, just pretend that it's there. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I'm sorry. One second. All right. Back to work here. This little block is just kind of the template for the wire height, because the elevation in this map changes so much that I just want to have a little consistency here with the wire height. All right, we'll go to the next place here. I'm gonna do another one of these in between here. Kind of misjudged the placement of that bridge, but I'm not gonna go back and fix it now. I'm gonna actually put two more in between here and there. There we go. Bang. Bang. I'll be back to answer another question in a moment. Yeah, feel free to ask me questions, guys. I am open for questions right now. It takes me a few moments to answer them as I'm doing this at the same time, but I will get around to your questions if you ask. Just need to move this forward. There we go. Alright. Let's see what you guys have to say. The wires. Just tag me in the comments so I can see my name easily to know it's a question, just like Blue Dragon did. How rare is the Coca-Cola unit? I kind of forget. I can look at the script for it though. That decides when it spawns. Northeast Regional. Libraries. Okay, so the script generates a number between 1 and 10 and generates a second number between 1 and 10. And so it's like if both of those numbers match each other, then it spawns the veterans unit. If the first number is not equal to the matching number, but it's equal to 2, it spawns the Coke unit. And any other case, if they don't match or it's not or the other number is not equal to 2, it spawns a normal unit. So it's like basically a 1 in 10 chance, but a little bit more random. LIRR how am I planning to do that? I mean, for the LIRR I'm gonna have it go in and out of Long Island City, basically just the same exact way as the M7s go in and out of New York. It's not too difficult. I just kind of have them go into this yard here, right? Then I'll have it staged for like a couple minutes and then go right back out, and I'll have a few other trains parked here. But I'm considering making a system where I can have multiple trains moving at once, but the thing is with having 2 AI trains on the same network of track is that if one of them lags, then the other one could catch up to it and cause a derailment, and it would be a big mess. So that's mainly why I just have one running at the same, one running at once, because it's too much of an issue if they collide with each other. I really wish it was easier to have multiple trains going on the same track, but it's way easier said than done. You'll finish Railway, yep. Thomas Studios, he's got it. Yeah, again, what made me start this? There was a underrepresentation of American trains on Roblox. So I felt the need to address that, and I mean, there are American train games, but there were like, American train groups and stuff, but there weren't really any mainstream games. So I wanted to make something mainstream about American trains, and I'm super happy that I did. Blocky NJT. Yeah, that'd be funny. With the new spawn thing, we had inbound and outbound. Considering it, it's not really worth it at the second, because you can just go into New York Penn and change direction, then go back through Sunnyside Yard to get onto the main line with the cab car forward. It's not too difficult. You just gotta back into NY Penn and go back out. I'll consider inbound now. The M3 and M9. I know the M3 and M9 will go into New York Penn and maybe possibly Hunters Point Avenue in Long Island City. But first, I want to get that diesel, the M30 AC in. Looks good. I am going to Okay, I see. I'm actually gonna isolate these wires as a union and these wires and that pole as a union. Make it easier to adjust whenever I move it. There we go. Okay. I don't really know what that track is doing out there. I don't really want to know either right now. Let's see. That's cool. I'll look at that. In real life, which trains do I love? That's a good question. I don't really have a favorite train. That's the thing. It's honestly really hard to say. I mean, I really enjoy seeing the trains that come through my town, which are mainly the Alp 45s with multi-levels on the Raritan Valley line in New Jersey. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I don't really have anything that I really just like in particular try to go out and see. It's just I just like seeing trains in general. Here we go. Anything else? Yeah, I like all trains too. I'll have the X2000 in the game eventually. I plan on making a new Game Pass type called Experimental Trains. So that should be cool. So it'll be like all those X trains that never really saw service, but were on the NAC at some point for testing. I find a lot of those pretty neat. So expect to see that Game Pass. I'll probably have a pre-order sale at like 30% off of the intended price when I first come out with it. So watch out for that. Watch out for that notification once I do publish that Game Pass. Yeah, I already said I'm going to be adding the M3s and M9 in a later update, but the thing is, like, I don't develop those trains myself, so I need to hire people to make them. So it kind of takes time for them to do it. But I assure you that it will get done. I'm doing alright. My state where I live isn't doing so hot, but the area in New Jersey that I am in is pretty calm. We don't actually have that many cases where I live. It's more in like the urban, close together parts, closer to New York City, that it's really bad. But yeah, I mean, I'm personally alright. I don't know anybody in my family that has it, so that's good. Why is this? Oh, the track leveled out. Just noticed that. The track leveled out just here. But yeah, anyway, I'm fine. My family is alright. So we're doing alright here. Nothing to worry about as of right now. Hopefully it stays that way. This is a half degree. What else? Yeah, I like the train wash too. I mean, okay, Jack, if you have Blender, that would be optimal. If you could make the X2000 using Blender, I'll hire you. And I'd pay between like 50 and 80 bucks for it. So if you make it in, yeah, if you make it in Blender with, you know, in Mesh, I'll gladly pay you for it. So just send me a friend request and hit up my DMs if you wanna build it. Okay. What else have you guys got to say? What music is that? It's just some sort of like retro punk, so like, yeah, retro wave, synth wave. It's just kind of cool background music that I like to listen to while I sometimes listen to it when I study. Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good studio music. If like once you find one of these videos, you just look through any of the recommended videos and I just click on the next one because all of them sound amazing. That's kind of a cool wire holder there. So we got that. Right, okay. So I'm gonna come back over here, pick up this wire pylon thing. Is it on both sides of the bridge? No, just this side. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to manage the LIRR thing, but it responds by itself. I'll probably add a script to it actually. If it notices that, like somehow if it notices that it's derailed, then it will respawn itself. I just have to figure out how it will recognize that it's derailed. So I'll probably have it like check the orientation of its part, and if it's like at a 90-degree angle to the ground or something, like somewhere that it shouldn't be, obviously, then I'll have it kind of like delete itself, then respawn. So I'll figure it out one way or another. I always figure some cool solution out. That's the beauty of scripting. It teaches you a lot of problem solving skills, because conventional ways of doing things are altered when you have to kind of write it in a language that a computer can understand. It's an okay distance from the bridge. I might have to. I think it's alright. Alright. Next. What's the LIRR V2? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean like multiple trains at once? I don't have like much ambition to do that quite yet. It will come though. It's just that I just want to get the map itself out first, and then after that I will be working on the logic and kind of like the features that you don't directly see in terms of scenery. So yeah, you guys will get multiple AI trains. I also plan to do like multiple path trains running at once. Yeah, all that cool stuff. So I promise it will come, but just not at this moment. Yeah, I do have to change these ties to wood. Come on. There we go. I'm just kind of grouping all these ties together so I can change all the material at once. There we go. This is a hard process, but it's got to be done. Okay. See what I should change it to. I'll change it to like a hybrid between these two colors here. Let's test out a new color. That looks good. To LIC. Just rename it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yikes. There we go. I can fix this. Oh, that's a different color. Okay, it's fine now. Alright, I'll read some more comments here. Let's see what we got. Okay. NJ Those NJT trains outside North Penn will not be drivable. They are meant for like maintenance and stuff. And if anything, I'll make those an admin only train. Yeah, so Roblox Gaming Railfan asked if there's a way to code for the trains to stop if they're behind another train. The issue with that is that people control in the game, and if they troll, they can basically drive really slowly on the tracks and cause a huge traffic jam behind them. So the main reason why I do not want to have like a positive train control thing is just because not everybody does drive right, and some noob just sitting in the middle of the main line with his train stopped could basically troll the entire server. So I'm trying not to have that happen. I hope you understand that. Yeah, it is annoying when people drive through your train, but there's not much about that I can do, unfortunately. Okay, that first tower is pretty close to that diagonal one. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna cut off my mic for a sec. Somebody's calling me. I am back. Oh, I see. There's another one of these wire things. Where was that? Oh, I guess it's like right there. In that case, I will move this that way. And I will go grab one of these. go. I don't know why my screen is so laggy right now. I'll answer more questions in a few moments. I'm just getting the wires up to here. Let's see. I think that should get that there. Yep, that's good. I'll go like 0.2. Let's measure the height here. Looking good. Yeah, looks alright. I don't really know what this tower is, but it's there, so let's kind of roll with it. I actually kind of liked it with thinner legs. There we go. That looks alright. Alright, let's see some of the comments here. Yeah, it is there aren't really any level crossings in Sunnyside that have gates that go up and down. At Bobby, SEPTA's not going to be AI. SEPTA will be drivable by players directly. It's not going to be automatic. You guys just gotta wait until I model the map past Trenton, and then I'll have SEPTA trains that are drivable by players. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna rotate this 90. Alright, let's go read some more comments. Is my mic less loud now? I don't know if it was too loud. There you go. Sunnyside area is coming into the new game pretty shortly after I finish this these overhead wires here. Soon after that. Really happy about it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, let's see. This piece out here. Is it even that? No, it's it's kind of like that. That's what to do. Wait, it's bang bang bang. Oh, only the first 4 tracks here. All right. So it kind of goes like, oh wow. Oh no, this goes way out here. There we go. That was difficult to wrap my head around. Okay. So we got that. Cool. see how long. I'll see how far below this actually is. A little. Go up a tiny bit above the screen height. Yeah, kind of like that. That should be alright. I'm gonna bring some more wires up over here, catch it up. It looked fine before. Music's too loud. I lowered it a little bit. And my voice is kind of low because I was just talking to myself before. I did not adjust my voice volume. See what the gradient on here is. -1.5 going to, okay, I can do that. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna head out in a few minutes for dinner, and I'll be on later. Alright, so I'm gonna publish what I have so far. I'm gonna go get some food.